Welcome and welcome back to S.WigginsTV. You already know it's your host, Worldwide Wiggins. I'm back with a vengeance, man. We got some unfinished business when it comes to the logos, man. I'm doing a part 2 to the logos that has meaning to the hoods of LA. And today we gonna touch pretty much everything, including car logos and even shoes. So I ain't finna talk your ears off. Let's get straight to it. And by the way, you know, if you ain't watched part 1, I'm gonna pin it in the description. Challenge yourself. See if you up to par. See if you know what's really going on. Because I guarantee you, a lot of these you ain't know. Come on. All right. If you so smart, what do the Dolce & Gabbana logo represent in LA? It's used to represent the Rolling 30 Harlem Crips. Why? Dirt gang. Alright. What do the DC logo represent in LA? Well, it has two, at least that I know of. You got the Do-Rock Crips. By the way, shouts out to the Do-Rocks. We gotta do something, man. You guys is underrated, man. Salute. And you got the Dodge City Crips over in San Pedro. You ain't know that one, alright? For sure, I'm schooling you right now. I got a crazy one for you. Let's say you in the east side of LA. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say exactly which area, but you start seeing a bunch of homies wearing like the Henny shirts, like the Hennessy shirts. Not the Henny thing is possible, the Hennessy, VSOP. What that mean? You know, for those of you watch my channel, it's pretty much a easy one, but for those who's not really knowing, you know what I'm saying? VSOP is a line between the Bloods on the east side. The Bloods and the Paul Rules on the east side. V is for the Bloodstone Villains. S is for Swans. O is for Outlaws. P is for the Bloodstone Paul Rules. Shouts out to the VSOP. Alright. Check this one out. Let's say you in the Rosewood Compton area on the west side. And you see a bunch of young homies with NWA shirts tatted on them. What does that usually represent? All right, I know NWA is the land of, straight out of Compton and all that, but it can be used to represent the lines between the Campanella Park Paul Rules, the West Side Paul Rules, and the Athens Park Bloods. All right, now what do the Fendi logo usually represent? A lot of F-gang hoods wear Fendi logo. Well, for one, you know you got the front hood Compton Crips, for sure. You already know. And the Rolling 40 Crips. Somebody was telling me even the Fudgetown Mafia. Shouts out to them too. All right, now this one is really interesting. Somebody schooled me to this one. And shouts out to you. Let's say you in Watts and you see some homies wearing Jetsons gear. Jetsons is an old school cartoon that, you know, pretty much predicted the future. I never watched it, but I know what it is. Let's say you see some people wearing you see some homies wearing Jetsons gear. What hood is that for? I heard it was for the PJ Watch crib. I didn't really know that. I'm gonna keep it a scundo. Real talk. All right, I know I really messed up, man. I really should have put this in the last one. Let's say you on the west side of LA, preferably the West Adams area. You see some homies wearing Warner Brothers shirts. What hood is that? That's none other than the West Boulevard Crib. I know the bullies mad at me, man. I was supposed to put this in part 1. Shouts out to them, man. Much love. All right, before I do this one, man, I like to, you know what I'm saying, keep it respectful here on my platform, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the Domos and the Crips on the east side. This right here is the NASA logo. Now, it's disrespectful. It has a disrespectful meaning, you know, if you alter it for the Bloods, you know. With all due respect, it's no derogatory name for Bloods allowed. Or it has another disrespectful meaning to another set of individuals on that east side. I'm not gonna say it, but you know, just a quick one. All right. Now, what does the Balenciaga mean in LA? It's used to represent the Bloods. You know what I'm saying? I know I've seen a couple Bloods wearing that. You feel me? As it seemed like a symbolism, or so it seemed. You know what I'm saying? But that was just a passerby, you know what I'm saying, a little honorable mention. Nothing too crazy. Oh, this is another one, man. We gonna switch over to cars. Let's say you see you in South Central, you see, or South LA, period. And you see homies with the Rolls Royce symbol tatted on them. What's that used to represent? If you don't know this one, you can't really. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really affiliated like that. You don't know nothing. This is used to represent the rolling Crips. And the double R is to symbolize rich rolling. Yup. Now, I'm gonna hit you with a kind of hard one, man. Let's say you still in South LA, South Central. You see homies with the Audi symbol tatted on. What's that used to represent? That's rolling 40 crib. Reason why, I shouldn't even be telling it, but just to save your ass, because one thing about my show, you can't say you didn't know. So keep your behind out the streets. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm helping no feds or nothing, man, but it's used to represent 40s because it's 4 O's. Get it? 4 O circles. You'll get that later. All right, now this one is kind of like a wobbler, but just follow me on this one. In South LA, man, you might see homies with the Maserati symbol tatted on them. What's that used to represent? It may be used by the gangster Crips, you feel me, to represent trash. Cause I got this from the homie, he was like, the gangster Crips, cause I know the gangster Crips be using the pitchfork cause it's 3 spikes on it. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't too sure about it, I ain't really want to do this one, but yeah. All right, let's keep on going, man. This is another wobbler, but we gonna do it anyway. What about the Rolex logo? You know what that represent? Like I said, it's a wobbler, but it's used to kind of represent 50 crib. Cause you know, it's like 5 spikes on it. It's like a 5-point crown. You know, it's kind of like a wobbler. You know, I don't want to set it in stone. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say for sure. I really should have hit one of the homies, but you know, I'm in another country, you feel me? I can't even hit people like I want, but we gonna fix that soon. Alright. What about the H2O symbol? Alright. Just a quick lesson for Professor Wiggins. H2O, for lack of a better word, I forgot what it's called, but it's a chemical abbreviation for water. It's mainly used by the waterfront Paul Rules. Shout out to Nut Boy. Alright, moving along. Alright, now we finna do some shows. Now, this one is gonna get crazy because I need help with this one, man. We gonna kick it off with the K-Swiss. Now, coming up, it seemed like it was common knowledge that K-Swiss has a meaning, you know, that's disrespectful to the Bloods. And I'm not gonna say it, at least not directly. So it stood for kill the derogatory name for Bloods when I see the derogatory name for Bloods. That was like one of the meanings I remember here back in the day. But you got Bloods to wear K-Swiss. You feel me? Even my boy OG Spud the Blood for Center Park, he was talking about they used to wear K-Swiss, and I know a lot Bloods used to wear K-Swiss too, but yeah, I need help with this one. I'm not really sure if it has an affiliation to any hood, as a matter of fact. But yeah, no disrespect to my Don Moves out there, man. You know one thing, man. Wiggins rock with y'all. All right, moving along. What hood does the New Balance represent in LA? It's used to represent neighborhood Crips. At least back in the day it did. You know what I'm saying? Even to this day, I was hollering at a homie, I ain't gonna say what hood he from, but he was criticizing somebody else, like, cause they was a gangster Crip and they was wearing some New Balance. He was like, man, you don't wear those, man. Yeah, just I just threw that in there to show you how kind of serious it was took back in the day. All right, now the Pumas. Let's talk about the Pumas. The Pumas, in my eyes, bro, is associated with the Crips. It's like the Crip shoes. Man, I know you heard that Crips, the song by the Banging on Wax, Nationwide Rip Riders or whatever. Blue Pumas on my feet, blue khakis on my black Glock in my hand, just in case I got a blast. See, you get gaffled like if you chit chat. The AK-47 put Eve on his back. You feel me? And I think even Nipsey said that because I think he got endorsed by Puma. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, that's like the Crips show. And while we talking Crips shows, the only reason I'm gonna do this one is because on the last one, all right, we gonna talk about the British night shoes. Do you know what that's used to represent? Okay, it's used to represent blood blank. Like, you know, blood illa. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear no trash talking, because on the last one, I did the Calvin Klein C blank shirt. So I don't want to hear none of that. Nobody say shh. I kept it fair. Alright? And lastly, man, what do Adidas represent? That was pretty much easy, man. Adidas, you know what I'm saying? An old school sneaker, man, from way back in the day. With 3 stripes on it, you know what I'm saying? At least it used to represent the trash or the gangster Crips. Alright, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you got some more, I might do a part 3. Who knows, man? I was gonna do some other shoes like the Nike Cortez, the Romeos, Stacy Adams, the house shoes, the Chucks. But I figure, you know, it's like cliche, man. Everybody, we know about those. I wanted to hit you all with some original content. If you know me for nothing else, it's all original content here on S.WigginsTV. But in the meantime, man, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep it locked. Countdown to September. We finna turn up. It's Worldwide Wiggins, man. I'm out of here.